Hello everybody and welcome back to another My Team video, guys. Today man, you're not gonna want to miss this video. Alright, so yes, we got the face cam back again. I do it for my streams and all that. If you're not here for the streams, then yes, I do use a face cam for the streams. And then I'm sorry if the mic audio isn't the best. It's coming straight from like the camcorder or my webcam, so you know that could always improve. I'll figure out a way, maybe get a Blue Yeti or something like that. But the main thing is that yes, we do have face cam, and so that is just, you know, give you something else to look at than other than just the game. So before you click off of this video or you decide you don't want to watch it, one, stay tuned, man. It's gonna be a good video. I've never done a video like this, so it's gonna be a good video for you guys to watch. And then also hit that subscribe button. We're on that road to 500 subs. Once we have 500, I'm doing a massive giveaway. It's gonna be a $50 giveaway, and we're still kind of coming up with whether it's gonna be $50 to multiple people or to one person. So hit that subscribe button to be entered. We're very close, so that is good. So anyways, man, I'm feeling pretty good today. I mean, there's no content here on this Monday, but that is completely fine, man. They did release this whole little triple threat vault MT multiplier. So if you guys want to make some MT, go ahead and play that. It's just going to triple all your MT that you get from the vaults, and I'm pretty sure just from the game, so that's pretty dope. But today, as you saw in the title and the thumbnail and stuff like that, we're going to be going over the top three cards for every single position. All right, so we're going to go, you know, best point guard, best shooting guard, best small forward, best power forward, and best center. Now, I am not going to be saying people like T-Mac because I know he's not very affordable. All right, for a lot of you, man, you all are budget ballers, so I'm going to be going over some people that are actually going to be good for your team, and they're not going to break your budget. All right. So that is good. So, man, what's better? Let's go ahead and get started. So the first point guard that we're going to be getting is a diamond point guard. All right, diamond point guard, and his name is going to be a good old Jason Terry. Now, I know what y'all are thinking. This man isn't even like a live series player or anything like that, but look at his price, bro. He's about 20,000. You can snipe him for the low if you could. I sniped like 2 for 500. So that is pretty dope. But if we go ahead and look at his stats, man, first, he is a fairly new card. He's not too old. He's got 11 Hall of Fame badges, one of those being Hall of Fame range extender, catch and shoot. He can have some driving stats as well, even though he is a smaller-ish guard. He's 6'2", so it's, you know, a little bit small, but it's whatever. He can shoot really well, 95 shooting, 90 or 95 3-point, 97 mid-range, and then his, you know, inside game is pretty bad, but he's got a nice little layup, and he can dunk a little bit. So moving on to his defensive stats, he's actually a decent defender. He's got 88 perimeter defense, so he's not going to be a liability on defense at all, which is going to be good for all you budget ballers. You know, it's hard to find a player with both aspects of the game. So yeah, this is the first card. Of course, his athleticism is going to be off the charts for a small point guard. He can shoot, you know, all that stuff. So, you know, it's nothing compared to Derrick Rose, but it is a great card for an alternative. As you can see, he kind of compares to Derrick Rose. And like I said, his badges are pretty good as well. He has Hall of Fame dimer as well, so that's going to be something crazy for you guys. And then gold clamps was the last thing I wanted to talk about, man. If these cards have clamps, that is going to be absolutely amazing. So moving on to our next point guard is going to be Buddy Hield. Now, hear me out, right? I know he is not a primary point guard, but I'm almost positive. Oh shoot, never mind. We'll get on him in a second. All right. I didn't know. I kind of blinked on him about whether he was a point guard or not. But the backup point guard is going to be this John Stockton. I'm just going to go to my collection real fast. He's 40,000. All right, on the auction block. Like I said, man, these are budget ballers. 40,000 isn't that hard to come up with, man. Just play a little bit of triple threat or whatever. This guy has 9 Hall of Fame badges. He's got floor general, which is good, man. You're going to be seeing the percentages of shots for your players, and Hall of Fame clamps is the other big one, in Hall of Fame dimer. Like I said, clamps, man, is going to be absolutely game-changing for you guys. And then his 3-point, he can shoot just like Jason Terry. He can drive really well as well. He's got that 93 ball handling, so he's not going to be getting a lot of turnovers. and amazing defense. That's why his Hall of Fame clamps at 96. That's why he's my backup point guard. Like, you know, this card I actually do use. And then his athleticism is pretty good too. He's got 95 speed, 95 speed with ball, so he's not going to be too slow on that end of the court. All right, so that's our second point guard we're going to be talking about today. And then the next point guard that we are going to be talking about today for all you super low ballers is Ja Morant. Now, his Ruby card, alright, his Ruby card, I know it's pretty expensive. It's 14K, bro. 14 or 13.9, whatever. But this card is absolutely crazy. He's got 25 gold badges. Alright, 25 gold badges. Gold dimer. I'm pretty sure, does he? Yeah, he has gold quick draw as well. Then 3 other silvers and 3 bronzes. So the card is good badges wise for a Ruby card. First off, right? And second off, look at this, man. He has an 85 3-point shot. Now, hear me out. This card shoots like he has a 95, bro. His release is so money. Easily one of the best point guards in the game for a budget card. That's why it's number 3 on my list. Of course, guys, real, you know, quick disclaimer. This is my opinion. All right, my opinion only. He's got that 92 driving dunk. He's gonna be dunking over everybody. He can handle the ball too, and his defense isn't absolutely terrible either. It is at 82, but that is his like only weak suit that he has. He's fairly fast, you know. Athleticism kind of average, but mostly, man, what I'm saying about this card is it plays better than its stats. Like, his stats aren't terrible, but he definitely plays better than what they say. So that's gonna be the last one for point guard. All right, so we got one position down. On to the next one. Next one is going to be a shooting guard, Buddy Hield. Like I said, I thought he played point guard, but that's fine. It's whatever. You can. So there's 2 ways you can go with this. Is his Amethyst card. That's for all you with like a very low MT, like only about 6,000 or so. His Amethyst card is amazing with that 95 3-point. He can shoot. I mean, this card, man, I watched him play in person. The guy is crazy, all right? He's pretty good. He's got a 95 3 on both of his cards. So shooting-wise, if you want just good shooting, you can go with either of them. But the thing with this card, what you're also going to get is quite a bit of driving. He's got that driving layup. Can't really dunk, which is a little bit of a rip. If he could dunk, man, this card would be absolutely OP, and he'd easily be a pink diamond. He can handle the ball a little bit too. He's 89 speed, which I really like. I know it feels, or it sounds slow, right? Like Ray Allen's a 95. But the card feels great. As you can see, he's on my team. I've used him a little bit, so it's very nice. And then we go over to his badges. He's got 10 gold Hall of Fame badges. For a diamond card, that is a moments card, so that's not bad at all. Green Machine, catch and shoot, right corner specialist, and then he has gold range extender somewhere down here. Range extender and quick draw, so he's gonna have a fairly, you know, fairly fast. He's all around just a great rounded card, and he doesn't break the budget. He's only about 20K, and you can snipe him for 10K if you wanted to sit on a filter. The next filter, man, we're gonna try to speed this up a little bit so the video is not 20 minutes long. The second one, now hear me out on this, all right, is David Thompson. No, I'm kidding. The second one is Eric Gordon, okay? Eric Gordon, pink diamond. Now, this card is super cheap, all right? Super cheap. 40K, that's it, right? 40K for this card. He's got a 94 3-point, decent mid-range at 87. It kind of sucks that it drops off there. And then he also can drive with that 95 layup and can dunk a little bit as well. The thing I really like about this card is honestly the shooting, man. If you just want a spot up shooter, I mean, he won a 3-point contest back in what, like 2017 or something like that. And then he can shoot really well. He has a little bit of an inside game as well with that layup, you know, like I was saying. And then, man, all these cards, back to the defensive thing, man. This card is not terrible on defense, okay? He has 84 defensive, you know, perimeter defense, and he's fairly fast for being a shooting guard. I know he's a pink diamond and stuff, but 92 is not too bad. So that's pretty good, in my opinion. And then we go to badges. He has 12 Hall of Fame badges. Hall of Fame Green Machine. Flexible release, which is really nice for those triple threat, bro. Green, flexible release is just, you can get a half bar, and this card will make it, all right? I've tried them out, which is pretty dope. I loved the card. He has gold clamps as well. Like we said, man, his defensive stat is a little bit low, but it's completely fine. He's got gold clamps. It'll play good. And then the last card For shooting guard is Tony Allen. This is our first really centered card around defense. Let me go to the diamond card. Diamond's probably what you're going to want to get. He's really cheap at like 14K. He can shoot pretty well, man. His release is fairly money. Just kind of got to get used to it. With an 88 3-point shot. He's got a 91 driving layup. And, you know, his inside game is okay. 92 close shot, 92 mid-range. So he's going to be making some mid-range shots. And a 90 dunk. So the guy can dunk like crazy, right? And definitely the best part about this card is that 97 perimeter defense. You're going to be able to take this onto unlimited, triple threat, win every single every single matchup that he is on. So that is pretty dope as well. And then he's not too slow. You know, he's got some decent athleticism. He is a fairly slow card, but he's not like amazingly slow, right? Go on to badges. Only got 6. That's because he is an evolution card. But one of them is Hall of Fame clamps, man. Trapper, tireless defender. Basically, all of this, man, is just centered around defense. You want a good defensive card, pick this card up. He's only like 14K. Easy, cheap card to get. All right, so that is the good old shooting guards that I have for you. All right, so moving on to small forward, man. Small forward, this is a big one right here. All right, the first one is going to be Danny Granger. All right, Danny Granger. Danny Granger is a great card. I have him, as you see, as my backup small forward. He is getting a little bit pricey, only 50K. That's, you know, fine. But if we look at this card, look at this, man. He's got a 94 3-point shot with an absolute money release, if I do say so myself. Greening like crazy with that card. With this card, he can dunk a little bit as well with the 80 driving dunk. You know, for a small forward, that's not absolutely terrible. He can make some layups. He can just, I mean, he can even work the post a little bit. That 72 post fade, not crazy, but it's actually kind of decent. So that's pretty good as well. And then his perimeter defense isn't bad with that 89. So that's what I also like about this card. And he's very fast at 90 or 91. So he's not gonna be hurting you too bad. He's got 11 Hall of Fame badges. He's got difficult shots, which I actually find helps a lot. He's got relentless finisher for his driving deadeye, which is absolutely crazy to have because he makes stuff in people's faces all the time, just greens them. He's got gold clamps, which is also really nice. Interceptor. So he's got some defensive badges as well. Even with an 89, he's still going to be locking people up. So that's crazy good. He's got Space Creator. He just finds it, man. And then here's the main ones: Green Machine, Quick Draw, and Relentless Finish. Range Extender, which is really nice as well. So that's going to be my favorite, at least, budget diamond for small forward. But next, we have one that's equally good, all right? So I guess it's kind of a tie for first, and that is Lamar Odom. Lamar Odom is a little bit more pricey. That's kind of why I chose him to be second. He is like 80-ish K, but the man is absolutely crazy. He has an 88 three-pointer. Trust me, it's like a 99. The guy greens everything. It doesn't even matter. He's got some way better inside game than my boy Danny Granger. Sorry, I forgot his name for a second. Driving layup and it's 94, a 90 driving dunk, and an 80 standing dunk. So he can really just kind of work the post as well. I mean, that's why he's 6'10", right? He's pretty big dude. And then if we go down to his defensive stats, it's not absolutely terrible. It's a little bit, that's where you're kind of like losing some ground with Danny Granger, is with Lamar Odom. He kind of can't play defense the best. He's got 86 and an 84 inside, so that is better than Danny Granger, but he's a small forward. He'll be running the perimeter more, and then he can rebound really well. So that's what I also like about this card, is the man just grabs everything. It's super nice, gets him over centers, and then of course, man, both these cards have their ups and downs, but he has an only 81 speed. We go over, he has 7 Hall of Fame badges with Space Creator, Needle Threader, right? He's got those two. He can pass pretty well, I will say that. He's got Clamps as well, and Intimidator, which are both really good badges. And then he's got Range Extender down here in Deadeye, Flexible Release. He's got kind of all the shooting badges as well at gold. So that's another really good card. And then on to our last small forward. I know a lot of y'all want me to say this. It's going to be Giannis. I mean, the card, man, you can get either this one right here, the Spotlight, which is not a terrible card. He's got some good inside game, right? He's got 90 driving dunk. He's got that 95 driving layup. He can shoot a little bit with that 70. And then he's got some really good defense at 92. And then he's got some also really good rebounding, man. The card just all around is a pretty beastly card if you use him right, or you can go with the moments one, which is a little bit better. Man, he can shoot way better, or a 5 better, right? He's got a 98 driving layup, 95 driving dunk, just all around a little bit of a better card than the spotlight card. He might be a little bit more pricey, but I definitely say the extra like 20 to 30K is definitely worth it with the moments one. All right, so that's going to be the small forward spot. We got 2 more positions to go. Sorry this video is so long. I just kind of wanted to, do a little something different. The first budget power forward we'll be going over is Antoine Walker. All right, Antoine Walker is a great card. I have it myself. I've been playing with him for, really only like a few days now. But the card can shoot. His release is money, right? It's kind of like Manute Bol's release in a way. He just kind of super smooth, right? Greens it every single time if you time it right, of course. And then he's got some good inside game for being a little bit of a smaller power forward. That's his only downside, is he is 6'8". But once you evolve him, his inside game does get a lot better. He's got a good 3-point, like I said, can shoot, can dunk a little bit as well, man. He's just all around a beast. He's got some decent defense, which does go up when you evolve into a pink diamond, man. I'd highly recommend you go ahead, pick this card up. He's only like 15K. Pick him up, evolve him to a pink diamond, and then he's an even better card on your team, which, as you can see right here, right, I'm working on it just a little bit at a time, and his stats do get a lot better. He gets like a 92, 3. He gets some crazy stuff. Like I said, man, his perimeter defense goes up. He gets a lot of stuff that's a lot better. And then he gets Hall of Fame Green Machine, Hall of Fame Slithery, and Hall of Fame Acrobatic with Hall of Fame Red Zone Hunter. And, a few other shooting badges, which is pretty dope, man. He's going to turn into a nice little shooter, big man. So the next power forward we're going to go over is Jaren Jackson, man. Jaren Jackson, you go with the Amethyst or the Diamond. I recommend Amethyst. My brother's used him for a long time now, man. Way longer than he probably should have. But the thing is, the card is so good, plays so good. I've used him myself. He has an 85 3-point shot, right? 89 mid-range shot. So he can shoot like crazy. And all these guys I'm really bringing up have crazy good releases. So get that down and you're good. He can play inside really well with that inside post game. He can dunk a little bit as well, as you can see. And then he also has some decent defense. Not the best, I will say that. He is also fairly weak, but that's just because, he's skinny, man. He's a skinny dude. So at that 72 strength right down there, right? But he can rebound really well as well. So 92 for a card that goes for about 6K, I'd say you're getting your money's worth, and it is a nice card. He also has a few badges. Didn't really want to go over those. And the last power forward we're going to go over is Pascal Siakam. I use this card forever, bro. I used it for a long time. It is the Moments Pascal. You can find him for about 30K. He has some good shooting, man. I love his shooting. I love his jump shot. By far one of my favorite jump shots in the game once you get it down, other than like T-Back and Ray Allen. So those guys are really, this card is really good as well. He can dunk as well too. Hey, he's got a 90 standing dunk, 80 driving dunk. He's really fast too. If we go down here to his speed, he has an 84 speed, and he can really just drive and speed boost past any other big man. Say whether it's like Wilt Chamberlain, you're going against him and triple threat or whatever it is. He can beast on him, and he has that rebounding 94 for both of those. His defense is way better than Jaren Jackson's, as you can see. So that is where he does have a step up on Jaren Jackson. He's got that perimeter defense at 86 and 86 interior. So that's really nice. If we go over to his badges, he has 7 gold badges. This is a little bit of an older card, so it's going to be somewhat outdated, but not crazy outdated. Catch and shoot, defensive leader, which I really like personally, right? Kind of tells you if the guy can shoot or not. He's got gold clamps as well. And when he's on defense, he's a super fast defender. So if you need to, drop back and then get in front of someone, you are perfectly fine. All right. So that is the power forward. Next, we're going on to center. All right. Kind of gonna go through these fairly fast. This card is fairly expensive, not fairly expensive. He's like 40K, right? It's DeAndre Ayton. All right, and a lot of you know about this card, man. The guy can shoot absolute lights out. He's like a spot-up shooter, but he can also dunk, man. He can just body anyone. If we go down to his strength real fast, I just want to go down to his strength real fast, right? 92. He can absolutely body everyone. So that is pretty crazy. He has a 94 rebound for both of them, which is, you know, nice, and I like a lot because he can grab boards over guys like Yao Ming. Fairly fast too, which I also like because he's a smaller little guy. He's, you know, 7'1", which isn't like crazy small, but I mean compared to the people that cheese that run 7'7" guys, he's not you know, massive, and he's pretty fast. So that's what I really like about this card. We go over to his badges. He only has 7. Then again, he is a Evo card. So brick wall, which I like a lot because when I call for him to screen and then like pop out, right, he knocks that guy over quite a bit. Catch and shoot, which is gonna help, man, that pick and pop. And he's got some other crazy badges as well. Great machine, Haas 100 quick draw, which I like, man. His release is super smooth, like a point guard or a shooting guard. So I like that a lot. The next guy we're gonna be going over is, let me go, pink diamond center. I think it's his only one, but it's going to be Wilt Chamberlain. Okay, Wilt Chamberlain. Hear me out. I know a lot of you guys don't like Wilt, don't like Wilt, but a lot. Well, yeah, okay. A lot of you think he's bad, right? Because he only has like 3 Hall of Fame badges. He's very outdated. But if you want someone that can absolutely beast in the post, that is affordable. I would say Tim Duncan, right? Because the card's absolutely amazing. But if we want someone who's affordable for you budget ballers, this guy is really everything you need, man. Put him in the post and he'll go to work and drop everything on anyone, bro. 95 standing dunk. He's got that crazy post fade at 95, post hook 95, post moves at 97. Really, really nice. Interior defense at 95 as well, man. The guy's like a crazy good offensive, like down low, and he's also a crazy defender, right? So that's going to be absolutely amazing for you guys. Like I said, not like I said, but in a way, man, this card is a little bit worse than the DeAndre Ayton, so I would still consider going with DeAndre Ayton over this card. But for backup center, like I use him for, it's not that bad, man. He's also pretty fast at 85, so it's pretty good. And people sleep on his mid-range, which is great because his release is actually fairly nice once you get it down. Once you get it down, you can actually make some stuff with him. So that's pretty dope. That's what I like to, you know, see from that card. And so yeah, I also honorable mention Anthony Davis, man. If you want this pink diamond Anthony Davis, before we go into our next center, this card is probably the best center in the game. All right, so anyways, before we go on to Anthony Davis, let's go over and find, let me go down and find him. This is probably my favorite center I have ever used. I don't know really why I stopped using him, kind of just because like I kind of needed like a new guy to use, right? I use this guy for like ever. It's his moments of the week, Anthony Davis. Hey man, this card is crazy. Like I keep saying, bro, his release is so good. You can just spot up shoot with him. He only has an 82, but trust me, it's way better than that. He can dunk like crazy, man. 75 standing dunk, 95 standing dunk, 90 driving dunk, 95 driving layup. So he's, you know, he's driving in there like a point guard, which is pretty dope. The card is fairly small, 6'10", but hey, when you come with a smaller point guard, center, you're going to be getting a few things like speed. You're going to be getting a lot more athleticism. He can rebound like crazy, 96 and 95. 95 interior defense. It's kind of like Wilt Chamberlain, but with a little bit less of the inside game, which is pretty dope. And then he only has 6 Hall of Fame badges, but those Hall of Fame badges are pretty dope and very, very usable. So, guys, that is going to be it for this video, all right? I know it was really long. You probably didn't make it to the end of this video, but I just really wanted to get a video out because I get asked a lot, man, what are the best budget cards? And by far, these are my favorite budget cards. So, hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions about any of the cards, man, go ahead and comment them down. This video is, man, 24 minutes. It's a long one, probably the longest video on my channel. But I will see you guys in the next video. Like I said, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, bro. Giveaway of 500 subs.